Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. 40 people have been evacuated and a man taken to hospital after fire tore through a Hamilton South unit early today. Fire and Rescue Superintendent Matt Sigmund says crews were called to the unit block on Fowler Street just after midnight.
We did receive a number of 000 calls to this ground floor unit fire. It was a 3-level unit block, and when firefighters arrived, the ground floor unit bedroom was well alight with flames issuing out of a window.
A 56-year-old man was pulled from the unit and taken to the John Hunter Hospital with smoke inhalation. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but police believe a candle sparked the blaze. Fears are growing for the welfare of a Hamilton South teenager who hasn't been seen since Tuesday night. 13-year-old Ruby Lee Camilleri was last seen in Fowler Street. She's described as being of Caucasian appearance, about 155 centimetres tall, with a thin build, short brown hair and blue eyes, and was last seen wearing a grey hoodie and black shorts. We've posted her photo on the 2NURFM Hunter News Facebook page. There's concern not enough Maitland residents are informed about a new draft development control plan which could change restrictions in entire suburbs. There's been community backlash, with parts of Lawn and Horseshoe Bend marked as high-risk suburbs, which residents say hardly ever flood. Fifth-generation farmer Jed Boland says while he doesn't want to blame councillors, the submissions deadline is too tight.
When we're doing letterbox drops, you get to talk to a lot of people on the street. They come out, what are you doing? No junk mail. And you sort of go, this isn't junk mail, mate. It affects everyone. It shouldn't be my job to go out and inform people that have no idea. It's like the council is slipping this through.
Lake Macquarie Council says it's likely a viewing platform at Blacksmiths Beach will have to be moved temporarily due to erosion. Locals say erosion at the beach is the worst they've seen in years, with more than 10 metres of sand lost at the southern end. The viewing platform is under threat and it's feared it could collapse. Council is taking steps to address the erosion, which could involve moving the platform in the short term to prevent it toppling into the water. Cessnock Mayor Daniel Watton says he wants to see the federal and state governments come to the table on what he's called an absurd amount of cost shifting. Local councils are having to do the heavy lifting, managing thousands of kilometres of local roads, garbage levies and emergency service contributions. Daniel Watton says council coffers can only take so much.
We're the second fastest growing LGA in New South Wales. We're number 11 in Australia. So we're at that real pinch point where you've got 30% of rates covering all costs. A growing community, we need infrastructure, we need flooding mitigation, we need resiliency. We can't just wait for things to happen and hopefully recover, outside the square with how we deal with reconstruction authorities. We need infrastructure now.
Newcastle University Vice-Chancellor Alex Zielinski says receiving the keys to the city is an honour which should be shared by students, staff, students and past graduates, not just the university. Lord Mayor Ross Kerridge will present the keys during a graduation ceremony at City Hall this morning to recognise the institution's 60th anniversary. University Chancellor Patricia Forsyth will accept the keys on behalf of the university.
2NURFM Sport.
Tess Staines will make her Knights debut in the NRLW when they take on the Warriors at McDonald Jones Stadium on Sunday. Coach Ben Jeffrey says the 23-year-old's form in reserve grade forced him to make a change to their lineup.
Scoring 8 tries in 2 games, it's really hard to ignore. So she comes in on the left wing next to Tanika Wilson. So looking forward to her.
Meanwhile, Knights NRL skipper Kalen Ponga says he's committed to the club until the end of his contract in 2027 amid speculation around his future. Valentine have appealed the 8-match ban given to defender Hirumi Ikeda. Ikeda saw red in his side's previous NPL match against New Lambton and was then charged with an offence against a match official, resulting in a lengthy suspension. Valentine will travel to the Jaffers tomorrow. Elsewhere, Newcastle Olympic host Edgeworth and Maitland travel to Broadmeadow Magic. And the Newcastle North Stars will host the Perth Thunder tomorrow in the Australian Ice Hockey League. That's sport. I'm Will McGrath.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 4, 18, 21, 22, 29, 33 and 34, and the Powerball is 3. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.